Hot grease here. Started day 17. I made it to the shelter last night. It was pretty dark, but I got my hammock set up. There goes the two runaways. 17 years old and 15 years old, and they're hiking the Appalachian Trail. Don't think they know how lucky they are. But their lives will be different because of it. My setup. You don't care to be on YouTube, do you?
Don't bother me a bit, man.
His reveille, he just warmed the seat up for me. I'm getting ready to head down to the privy.
Yeah, it's nice and hot.
Thank you much, man.
You're welcome, brother.
All right, started another awesome day.
Yeah, it'll start. Keep in mind all these
There they go. You look off into the distance.
I thought to myself I would put this on my trekking pole, that way it sort of
Two
stands
kids.
out, but,
Brush my teeth.
beating through it.
I'd be ready to go. Change my boots.
I remember what I was doing at their age. It sure wasn't that.
I was looking there at the
Hot grease here. This morning of day 17. On trail maybe a quarter mile in. Holy moly. Look at that right there. I'm assuming them are the Smoky Mountains in the far. That's where we're headed. It's just a beautiful view. Mike ended up staying in the last shelter before and spend the night. So that's the reason I ended up night hiking last night. Is I figured I'd try to make the next shelter because it was fairly early, but there was some tough climbs, so I had a night hike, and you know what? It was a heck of an experience. I mean, I've been in the woods at night many a times. It's not a big deal. It doesn't scare me at all. With a headlamp, I saw the trail fine, and it was marked well. So I had no problem finding the shelter, other than when I got there, it was full and everybody inside was sleeping. So when I set up my hammock, I had to be pretty quiet. So that's what I came off of last night in the night. Down, and the shelter's in the bottom down there. But, all right, start of another day. Headed to the NOC. Unbelievable. Those are so close I could almost touch them. This is where I'm coming from right here. This is what we just came off of. We slept on the other side. On this side, you still see the snow. It's the north side. It's unbelievable. It's beautiful. And I crest the top right here, and I think from that point, it's downhill to the NOC. We'll see. Until next time. Hey everybody, hot grease. Here's where I'm at. It's I'm a mile plus in maybe. A lot of little ups and downs, no big deal. But then I come out on this ridge walk, and here we go again. You know the saying. You can pick which one you want. Beautiful, amazing. I can't believe I'm here. And yes, I'm on the AT. And that's Reveille putting on his poncho, because if you look right there, you can see the front line of the rain that's coming. So I probably will not make the NOC before the rain comes down. But we still get to see all this beauty, and I'm probably gonna, I think I am, put my poncho on. I like to wait till the last minute. It's just so cumbersome and pain in the butt, but when it's raining, you're glad you got it. All right, everybody. Right there in the middle, a couple, 3 houses. And a little bit more to the left, a few more. Can you imagine living right there? I wonder, do they take this place for granted? All right, till next time. Hey everybody. I have turned this thing on, give you a little FaceTime. I'm not 25 yards from where I was in the last shot, but I am on a ridge walk with straight down stuff on both sides, all trees. So if you were to slip and go in, you would stop. But if it wasn't for them, man, oh man, it is steep. And I'm going down steep right now, but I just got to show you this. It's unreal. I can't show it to you on camera. You're not going to see it. So what's my saying? You need to come out here and see this. If you got any sort of inclination or desire, do it. And if you somehow can't figure out how to make it happen, do a 3 or 5 year plan. Whatever it takes. 10-year plan. It's worth every second. Oops. No, I'm not gonna fall, but I'm always showing you carpet. Carpet's easy. That's like walking down the hallway in your house. Now, I don't know what this is like. Hopefully your house don't have this sort of steep stairs. But we're going straight down right now. All right, I gotta get this thing off before I have that accident. Till next time. Yeah, guess what? I'm on the AT. Hot Grease here. This whole walk into the NOC is unbelievable. Right now, I know that's where I'm going, but that is straight down. It's the closest I can describe it. It's a little bit like the knife edge at Katahdin, except we have trees. It is sheer drop-offs. It is absolutely, watch, I'm gonna come out of here, and that's the trail. And right there she drops off into who knows what. I'm gonna find out here in a minute. And in front of me, it's just Mother Nature at its best. It's just unbelievable. There's no wind. It's not raining yet. It's perfect hiking conditions. The reason I'm bouncing around here, I'm going down some steps with some pretty big drop-offs, so I'm taking my time. Just bear with me on the bouncing, because I got to try to show this to you if I can. It's I got to hold my camera a little bit better. One wrong move and adios. It'll be swallowed up. 600-700 feet to the bottom of that valley, maybe more. I'm guessing. I don't know, it looks like the trail probably goes right over this. I'm assuming by the looks of it. I got some hikers in front of me, but I don't see them, so maybe not. Way off in the distance, probably those are the Smokies. A few more minutes of this and then I'm done, because holy smoke, there's so much to go down. A little bit of ice. You can hear the guys talking. They're way below me. Wow. I don't know how much you're going to get of this, but when I edit, I'm going to try to keep as much of this as I can. This is just, wow. Hey, Grease here. That's where I came from up there, coming down. Pretty big steps, but New Hampshire X, like, definitely resembles the trails of New Hampshire. And I think if you got lost in these hills, they'd never find you. They just are unbelievable. All right. Right here in front of us, I got those two to go over, those two knobs. Hey everybody, Hot Grease here. Got a little carpet, so I figured I'd give you some FaceTime. And something I just went through, which is pretty important on trail and rather interesting. And it's one of those things about YouTube that I wouldn't know anything about if it wasn't for it. So I'm coming off trail and I'm coming down trail and I get this knot in my left calf. You know, progressively getting worse. And I change gait, I change foot position. Sometimes that makes it go away if you just give it a little bit of time. Well, this is getting worse. So I have it with me and I am using it, but probably only about 80% of the time. I probably should be using it 100% of the time. And that's a muscle roller. And so I took the time to take my pack off, get the muscle roller out, did some work on the calf, drank some water, readjusted my poncho, did some more rolling on the calf, and put everything away, put it on, and I'm down trail. So what I'm saying is it worked. So ER, I never doubted you, brother, but first-hand information, that roller works. And thanks. Have a good day. Hey everybody, Hot Grease here. Yep, it's raining moderately, not hard. Enough to get you wet though. Look what happens in the process of about 45 minutes. Mother Nature changing everything right in front of you. And this is what we get. Tell me that ain't gorgeous. That is unbelievable. Clouds in the valley, mountains still showing, rain coming down. Oh, it doesn't matter what kind of weather we got. This is it. Again, I could do video for hours upon hours. Hot Grease here. Big chair everybody sees at the NOC. The end of the day. It's beautiful. This is a river everybody runs. That's the restaurant I'm going to right there. Gonna give me something to eat. I'm still waiting on Mike to come off the mountain. It looks like he's gonna be late. So this is a wrap up. Narrowed in 5.7 miles. Spending the night at the NOC. I gotta see how Mike's doing before we decide on what to do. The river's beautiful. This is a bridge across. This is actually the AT too, right here, the bridge. I got somebody coming, so I'm going to veer to the left here. All rapids. It's a beautiful place. The outfitter, outstanding, helped me out, answered questions, showed me the weather. Just a good bunch of guys. And the general store is where you make your reservations to spend the night. All right, everybody. So you probably won't see me till tomorrow.